Good morning. This is MetLoop meteorologist Dave Elliott with your weather outlook for Tuesday, January the 24th, 2017. Starting out with our nationwide radar and satellite loop, we're looking at low pressure sitting just off the coast of New Jersey and Long Island. And associated with that, we're seeing a lot of snowfall and rain and some little bit of ice in there. As we move further to the west, we're tracking a pretty large upper level low pressure system currently sitting over southern Colorado, northern New Mexico, and that's going to be bringing some winter storm type weather across northern Nebraska, southern South Dakota, and into Minneapolis and Iowa. And out on the west coast, we've got a pretty large upper level trough right now, area of low pressure, but it's not bringing too much in the way of significant weather at the moment. And switching over to our current temperature map out there, it's not too bad today. Pretty standard winter day. We're looking at the 50s and 60s down into Florida and the southern Gulf Coast region, all the way up to some teens and some isolated pockets of single digit temperatures in the northern plains and higher elevations of the Rockies. And for today's outlook, we're actually not looking too bad. We do expect to see the snowfall that I mentioned earlier, particularly across Nebraska, South Dakota, and into Minnesota and Iowa. We are looking for some potentially heavy amounts, upwards of a foot right around the border of those four states. And then up in extreme northeastern U.S., we do continue to expect to see snowfall continue through the day today as that low sitting out here tracks off to the northeast. We'll see anywhere from 3 to 5 inches from northern New York State up through Vermont and into New Hampshire and Maine. And while I'm not expecting much of a chance for any significant ice accumulation, it's always good to keep an eye out because, as I usually say, any ice on the road is a bad amount of ice on the road. So please be safe if you're in that area. And that's your outlook for today. Hope you have a great weather day wherever you are. And please be sure to follow MetLoop on Facebook and Twitter for all the latest and greatest weather information.